Hi guys, Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Thursday video report. I think it's fair to say that tonight's two college football games, Central Florida hosting East Carolina and UL Monroe at Texas State, they're not going to generate a lot of interest because they're barely watchable games, and very few people, other than maybe members of the university's alma mater and diehard fans of those two schools, will even be watching or care about tonight's contests. But that's from a fan's perspective. From a gambler's viewpoint, the beautiful thing is it doesn't matter whether it's a marquee matchup, Ohio State taking on Michigan State, or UL Monroe taking on Texas State. It's a 50-50 betting proposition. Somebody wins, somebody loses. Somebody covers, somebody doesn't. And that is what makes it a wonderful game. I'm going to give you my thoughts on the Central Florida East Carolina contest in a moment and give you my free play on UL Monroe and Texas State and break down both games on today's video report. Keep in mind, today is the final day to take advantage of those money-saving discount coupon codes that are automatically generated for your benefit following a charity play of the week winner, which I cashed in for the second straight Monday, and the program cashed in for the 25th time in 38 weeks overall on Monday evening. So that means today, again, the final day, you can take advantage of the money-saving discount coupon codes. One of them will save you $125 off the purchase price of any handicapper's 30-day package. You don't have to use it for me. I would recommend not using it for me, considering how my past month has gone. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Save $125 off the purchase of any handicapper's 30-day package simply by using coupon code SAVE125. And remember, if you happen to already be involved with a particular handicapper with a long-term package, you want to extend it out 30 days further, you get the $125 savings right off the top. And if you have any instant rebates, they are applicable as well. Or you can save $50 off the purchase price of any handicapper's 7-day package, which means you get football tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You get the drill. $50 off any handicapper's 7-day package by using coupon code SAVE50, S-A-V-E, and number 50. Props going out to Trace Adams. Last night, did it again. Fourth 2,000 star, double your wager winner in 4 days, the last 3 of which you got for at least half price off, as he cashed last night with, who was his play last night? I got to think about Central Michigan was the winner last night. And, of course, he hit with the Houston Texans on Monday night, so he's been on a red-hot roll. Toledo outright as an underdog on Tuesday, Texans on Monday. Kansas City Chiefs outright at Denver in the shutout on Sunday, so he's been on an incredible roll. The Thursday Night King, by the way, 94-72. With his Thursday night selections tonight, raised the bar, 1,500 star winner, number 15 out of 20. Your AFC South total of the year, Jags, Tennessee, over under. You can get it for $9 by using coupon code TRACE9, T-R-A-C-E, and the number 9. And finally, Chris Jordan. I used him for the big featured discounted play today that you're going to get for over half price off, saving $55 in the process, because he's got his top-rated 1,000-star AFC South game of the year on the Tennessee-Jacksonville side, coming off a 1,000-star winner last night on Central Michigan, his MAC game of the year. Northern Illinois over Western Michigan. That was his MAC game of the year. $1 bettors with 1,000-star plays or higher from Chris Jordan in all sports going back to 2006. 9.5 years here, guys. They have made $97,415. They're also up in all sports over the past 2 weeks. Actually, less than that, 13 days. They're up over $4,700. Again, you save over half price off, $55 savings by using the coupon code Jordan, his last name, Jordan. Don't forget, Matt Rivers, his first NBA release of the season, the Warriors-Clippers game. It also happens to be the 11th ever blank check NBA release he's had in his 13 years here as a charter member of the site. And you can get it at a savings of, I have to check the website, $75 off by using coupon code BLANK, B-L-A-N-K. All the other promos, etc., over on the homepage. Before I get to your free plays, quickly here, this week's charity play of the week recipient. A 37-year-old mother of 2 young children, daughters of the ages of 9 and 12, who is battling stage 3 cervical cancer, and all that entails. A woman who has undergone numerous rounds of chemotherapy, multiple surgeries, and is now currently awaiting word whether or not she'll be accepted into a new clinical trial because, listen, as she so powerfully put on her website, "I don't want to die." Uh, are there any more powerful words than that? I wanted to pass on something to those of you that have contributed, and perhaps to those of you that have not yet. It'll spur you on. I happened to see on her webpage that after some of the donations started coming in from our little group of community of caregivers, she posted this: "Thank you so much to everyone who is supporting our family during this time, not just because of your generosity, but because of all the events over the course of my life. God continues to shine his presence, and the fact that he is always where he needs to be, right when he needs to be there. This is the most difficult part of this fight I have been in a part of so far." And she goes on to say, "I will have some more specific updates soon, but I had to first extend my gratitude to all of those who are choosing to be part of my healing." People appreciate what you guys do. I do it because it makes me feel good. People appreciate the contributions you guys make, whether it's $5, $50, $500, it doesn't matter. All I ask for you is to participate in the program, because without your help, it doesn't work. But it's what has helped so many strangers over the past 3.5 to 4 years. So my gratitude to you all, as always. By the way, many times those of you out there have sent in different fundraising campaigns that have come to your attention and asked me to make them a part of my program. And I am 100% happy to do that as well, guys. I will tell you that generally I look for programs or recipients that are taking both credit cards and PayPal, but that's not that's not a thing to draw the line in the sand over. I would appreciate if they had PayPal contributions, but a lot of people don't. I say that because about 20% of you out there make PayPal purchases here on the site, so I think it only enhances the possibility that it'll increase the number of donations made to a particular charity. But I always read them, and I will try to feature them as well. Obviously, the charity play has to win. That's rule number one. And I've got a backlog, but I will absolutely always consider them. And the other thing is, it's kind of a strange thing with the charity program, guys. I don't look for those that have gotten tens of thousands of dollars already. I like to try to find the fundraising sites that are kind of under the radar, that haven't had a huge volume of donations, that haven't had tens of thousands of dollars, that aren't known for national causes. I'll use an illustration in my personal life. I'm a huge contributor to St. Jude's Children's Hospital and Make-A-Wish Foundation, the MS Society, blah, 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 and a zillion others. But I've never asked you to do those type of things because I figure, hey, you're getting those mailers at home, you're seeing the TV ads. I like to bring the personal stories to you and ask you to contribute. So again, I just want to let you know that I do read them when they come through customer service. And if you ever come across any others, feel free to send them in, and I will try my best to feature them as well. Okay, let's get to these two games here tonight. Texas State is a 6.5-point favorite at home tonight against UL Monroe. I just went against the Warhawks, that's UL Monroe, last Saturday when they were at home as a 14.5-point dog against Arkansas State. And they gave Arkansas State quite a battle there. In the first half, at one point, it was a 21-21 game, if memory serves me correctly. And then Arkansas State, as I told you they would in last Saturday's video report, they have a tendency to blow out teams in the second half, and a blowout it was, as they rolled 59-21. Well, right after the game, Todd Berry, who prior to the season thought that he publicly actually said that he thought he had the best team during his tenure there at Monroe, well, he was fired after the game. That's what happens when you only win one game on the season. So you have a UL Monroe team on a short week with an interim coach, as they gave defensive coordinator the job on a temporary basis, finding itself on the road. And I got to wonder how focused they are going to be tonight. They also have two other things going against them. First of all, their best offensive player, their quarterback, Garrett Smith, is doubtful because he suffered a severe sprain of his shoulder. This is a guy who threw for over 2,000 yards and 17 touchdown passes in 10 games this season. The other thing is, when you have a program in turmoil like this, and you have an interim coach that's trying to pick up the pieces, because why was the coach fired? Because you're a bad team, and you have this short week road trip, are you going to be focused on playing Texas State tonight, or the one redeeming factor perhaps of your entire season is the road journey you're going to make next week to Hawaii? Let me think about this. I'm 17 to 22 years old. I have a chance to play on a short week in San Marcos, Texas. Nothing against San Marcos, Texas. They have premium outlets there. Nice city, Charlottetown. The big water park, that's one of their locations, is down there. I mean, it's a nice town. I've been there before. Or you can go to Honolulu and play at the University of Hawaii next week. Beaches, blondes, bikinis, or San Marcos. Again, it all comes down to a matter of focus. Now, listen, this Texas State team is not very good, okay? You got a 2-7 team against a 1-9 team here tonight. And for Texas State, a team that had 7 wins last year, it has been a disappointing season. Last 2 weeks, they've gotten blown out at home by Georgia State, blown out at New Mexico State. The combined final score in those two games, 72-40. And keep in mind that those two teams had a combined record of 3-13 heading into those games in which they beat Texas State. But UL Monroe has lost 8 straight games. Only one game in that stretch has been decided by a touchdown or less. What are we laying here tonight? Bingo. 6.5 to 7 points. If this line goes to 7 or even 7.5, I'm buying down the half point if I'm personally betting this game. I know that Texas State allows an average of 560 yards a game, and I know that is dead last, or actually second worst in the country among 127 Division 1A's teams. But UL Monroe's quarterback's probably not going to play. So I would take Texas State and lay the points in this one. The other game, big number, East Carolina, 14-point favorite at Central Florida. Remember what happened last year? Central Florida had a double-digit lead going into the fourth quarter of their meeting. East Carolina comes back, they take the lead, and then Central Florida wins it on a Hail Mary pass, a 51-yard pass as time expires, and they take it 32-30. So East Carolina naturally wants revenge. Problem with East Carolina is their offense has been stuck in neutral, if not reverse, here of late, and they've lost 3 straight games coming into this contest. It's a difficult spot to ask a team that is not scoring, and now tonight is going to go back to a dual quarterback system to lay 2 touchdowns and get the road cover. But if you put me in the corner and said you had to bet this game, I would still lean toward East Carolina, a team that's 4-6 and 2-5 in the American Conference, as opposed to Central Florida, a team whose last victory was, ironically, the Hail Mary time-expiring win against East Carolina last season. This is a team that's lost 10 straight games since then. This is a team that, or actually 11 straight games because they're 0-10 this year. This is a team whose coach abandoned them, George O'Leary, about a month ago, and he called it quits because this program needs a lot of rebuilding. This is a UCF team that allows 39 points a game. This is a UCF team that secondary has just been scorched this season, giving up 24 touchdown passes, only 4 interceptions they've managed to come up with this season. A team that's coming off a 45-30 loss at Tulsa 2 Saturdays ago, one that I am well acquainted with, because isn't that the damn day that team decided to cover? Because Tulsa was up 24-3 at halftime, and then 3 consecutive possessions in the third quarter, interception, fumble return, and Central Florida scored touchdowns on all 3 of them. So when I look at that final score, I'm going, yeah, you know, they scored some points, but it's because Tulsa allowed them to. That's the bottom line. They shouldn't have had double digits in that game, period. 3 of the touchdowns, 21 of their 30 points came courtesy of Tulsa turnovers. This is a UCF team that's 5-12-1 against the spread as a road dog. But then again, it's an East Carolina team they're meeting tonight that's only covered 8 times the last 26 occasions, and they've been a road favorite. Again, if you can't score, you can't win. And Central Florida can't score. They're only averaging 15.7 points a game. They're dead last in total offense in 1A ball, 278.6 yards a game. But the reason East Carolina is going to the 2-quarterback system tonight is because they have not been scoring either here in 3 straight losses. So again, I would lean toward laying the points with East Carolina, but I just think it's one of those games that is so difficult. And that's why the free play, I think the better play of the 2, is actually taking on the team that's got 2 wins against the team that has 1 win, because Texas State is the home favorite. Well, that'll do it, guys. Best of luck to you all, and I'll catch you again tomorrow when we do this one more time.